Oh, hey everybody. I usually do a countdown, but this time, I mean, it's not really, I guess, worth it just because I'm just doing the Q&A. So I'm here. This is my first one. I haven't done one of these at all, so I'm excited for this to be like my first one. I know this is kind of random and things like that, so hopefully, uh, people coming by with questions. Want to chat horror? I'll be on here for like an hour, hopefully. Warning, my dogs might bark, so y'all might hear little ankle biters barking in the background. So yeah, hopefully that doesn't annoy you. So I'll just chill here until I start seeing people in the comments and things like that, or in a live chat, just so we can get this, I guess, conversation going. As far as questions and things like that. But I'm excited. I've been wanting to do a 1,000 subscriber um like chat or whatever celebration or whatever. I just never had the chance to. I haven't gotten the chance to do it because busy work, other things, and I just say, you know what? Let's just talk about it during a Q&A during this. Why the hell not? So that's why I'm here. So yeah, again, I'm excited. And I just want to thank everybody for getting me there because fun shit, you know what I mean? We love horror over here. So why the hell not talk about it, uh celebrate it, and also you guys, like you guys been like y'all subbed to my channel, and it's been super exciting to see you guys on here and showing me some love and in the comments and all that fun stuff. So obviously this has been great. So I just want to say thank you so far. But again, I'm take questions. We're here to talk horror. We're also here. I'm also here for some suggestions. You know, as far as what you guys want me to review, because I want to create things that you guys want. And I'm curious to see what you guys come up with. And, you know, if I can do it, I could do it for you guys. You know what I mean? So, whatever suggestions you guys have, I'm willing to, uh, you know, take into consideration. And whatever movies y'all have in mind, just drop them here in the comments, and they might pop up, you know, for October, so or November, one of those. So I'm curious. Put them in the comments below. Um, but we're just waiting for more people to come in here. Whoever's here watching now, show some love and alive. I want to see you. Oh man. Um, but it's almost spooky season, y'all. I'm really excited. Like I'm really excited. I mean, technically it is spooky season now because we start early. You know, it's September, so you know we start spooky season now, and October is when the hardcore shit starts to, you know, come through. So yeah, Corey, my guy, what's up, man? Nice seeing you. I'm on here just to do like just a regular Q&A or whatever. It is me. It is me. It is me. Um, Felicia, I love you. Hey, what's up? How are you? So yeah, guys, like I'm really Ken. Oh, y'all coming through. Hey, I'm excited. What's up? Shanice. Hey girl, hey, my best friend. Mike, what's up, my guy? So yeah, y'all. I'm on here because again, Q&As. So if you have any questions you want to ask, I'll answer them on here. Also suggestions and reviews for movies. I would love any suggestions you guys would, you know, want, like any movie you want me to cover. So I haven't been doing too many reviews just because I've been wrapped up in American Horror Stories and American Horror Story with the live streams, and then with real life and work and things like that. So it just been taking over my life. But I'm about to start getting back into the movie reviews, and Halloween is coming around. So I have something planned for Halloween, but for the month of October, I want suggestions from y'all. Like, what movies y'all want to see me cover, and I can try my best to cover them all. Pardon my dogs, guys. Evan, hey, Evan, love you, man. Art, hello, Art. How are you? Any Halloween questions? Yes. So I usually so I usually go to this place called Peddler's Village in October. It's so beautiful here in Pennsylvania. It literally looks like a village with all these shops and things like that. It's pretty cool. And they usually set it up really nicely for Halloween. They usually have these scarecrows all around Peddler's Village. It's like a contest for kids that they make these creative scarecrows. And it's just a nice atmosphere to visit during October. So I love visiting there during Halloween and October in general. I usually like haunted houses and haunted hayrides as well, but with COVID happening, I'm not too sure how I feel about that. So we'll see. But horror movie marathons and just getting spooky. So I want to create because I've been doing the same thing for years. And I mean, obviously, that's the point of traditions, right? But I want to do something new and fresh. So, any suggestions from you guys from that, I would love. Um, my question is it possible for me to love you more? I love you too, Ken. You're awesome. You're such a dope dude, and I appreciate you. And we need to collab again soon. You, me, and Felicia, because yeah, and I think I have something brewing in here, but I don't want to say nothing yet just because it might sound a mess and I have to make sure that I can get it together first. So we shall see. Um, what's going on in here? Hey, everyone. Hey, this is just a Q&A, Germ. Just a Q&A. If you got any questions for me, throw them here. I'll answer them. Just something fun. I know you watched Malignant. You talked about it on here yet. If not, what you think? So I haven't. So I've been wanting to, but I haven't gotten a chance to record a review for that movie just because, again, no time. But I love that movie, y'all. First watching it, like I already knew it was gonna be a little different than James Wan normal, movies that he do. But I loved it. I don't want to say too much because I'm not too sure anybody on here that haven't seen a movie, and I'm not going to give it away. But I will say it's a perfect blend between his like old projects and just put together and then something new and fresh. Um, and the twist at the end is just amazing. I love it. So, and it's so campy. I love campiness in horror films. So, Malignant was a ride. I love it, and I think it's going to be an iconic horror movie years from now because a lot of people's trashing this movie just because I guess it felt their expectations. But for me, I think it's one of those movies that's going to get a lot of love once it's I guess once it's been out for a while or something. But what do you think about Malignant, Corey? What you think? All right. Art said last night's AHS was a great one yet again. Glad it was an hour and a half. Part one finale next week. I know. So I was super excited about this episode because I like an hour and a half. Yes, and it lived up to it. AHS this week was just it was bananas. It was crazy and it was predictable. I will say that I predicted a lot of things, but it was still sad to see some of the characters what happened to them. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not too sure if you guys are watching too. So AHS was crazy, and look for our live chat on that on Saturday. That should be a lot of fun. Evan, what is your favorite scary movie? My favorite scary movie is Halloween, 1978. I'm team Michael Myers all the way. Love 1978 Halloween. I have so many favorites, but that goes number one for me. I love Halloween so much. What are you most excited about for Kills? Kills is just seeing Mike Myers back in the movie theater on a big screen. I know it's going to be on Peacock, the same day. But I feel like that is a movie that you do have to watch in the theater. So I mean, I'm not trying to push anybody to the theaters, because if you don't feel safe going to the theaters, that's cool. Like, I respect that. But for me, I'm gonna go and be safe as much as I can, because I've been to the movie theaters this summer, and I've been okay. So Kills, I'm super excited. I'm waiting to see the carnage. Michael Myers is going in doing his thing again, and I'm pumped for this movie, y'all. Like, I'm really, really pumped. It was one of my most anticipated, like Candyman. Now this is here, and I'm excited. And also, I interviewed Carmela McNeil, who plays Vanessa, the sexy nurse, on Halloween Kills. So if you haven't seen that, I'm plugging that right now. It's on my channel, so go find that and check out my interview with Carmela. She's amazing. She's awesome, and I feel like do her thing in Halloween Kills. So I'm excited to see her as well. And she's a Philly girl. I mean, I'm from Philly, so I have to rep. So shout out to my girl Carmela. Follow her. She's amazing, y'all. Yes, then. Damn. Yes, yes, yes. Shanice said, "What was the first horror film you watched?" The first horror film I watched, um, I believe it was Evil Dead 2. I mean, that was the movie that scared the shit out of me. I mean, I've seen so many like horror movies when I was young, but I was on Ken's channel talking about like I think my first horror movie, and I believe it was Evil Dead 2. And even though it's like a balance between comedy and horror, at that time as a kid, it terrified the hell out of me. So I have a warm place in my heart for Evil Dead 2. So there you go. Because I was on his channel. Check out my review or our conversation on Ken's channel / Hammer Horror on his channel. Amazing. It was a fun time. I had a great time on his channel. Uh I agree. It's getting hated on for no good reason. Yes, it's getting hated on for no reason, and I don't understand why. It's a fun time. Like, just because Malignant fell a lot of people's expectations. I guess since they couldn't guess what happened, or it wasn't what they expected, they hated it. I mean, no shade to you, Shanice, because I know you disliked it. And I pumped this movie up to Shanice, and she hated it, and I don't know why. But that movie's amazing, and I love it. And maybe you need to watch it again by yourself in the dark, Shanice. And I'm also surprised because you love The Conjuring and stuff, and I understand that it's not really like The Conjuring, but it still have a little bit of that style, especially in the beginning of the film. But I don't know. You gotta watch it again. Let's see. What horror film besides Halloween Kills are you most looking forward to? Huh. Besides Halloween Kills, there's so many horror movies that's coming out now. I mean, again, Halloween Kills and Candyman was my most anticipated. I know there's constant horror films that's coming out now. That's spitting out. I can't think of any in the top of my head right now. But I'm sure I'm beating myself. Oh, Scream 5. Scream 5. Scream 5, January. I'm excited for that as well. I can't wait for Scream 5. And I'm hoping that we get the trailer. Part of my dog, y'all. I'm hoping that we get the trailer during Halloween Kills. Because that would be amazing. Full circle moment. Shows respect to Scream. Scream shows respect to Halloween. So it will be only right if they show the Scream 5 trailer during Halloween Kills. Right? That would be amazing. Antlers. Yes. Antlers. How can I forget? Antlers, I was so pissed, Ken, because Antlers was one of my anticipated last year before, the pandemic. But I can't wait for Antlers. I totally forgot. And The Last Night in Soho that comes out later in October as well. I cannot wait for that. I'm really, really excited for that one. Evan said the twist in Malignant was good, right? You wasn't expecting that. Like, I know some parts in that movie was predictable, but I was not expecting that twist. So, Sledgehammer for me is Halloween ends. Halloween ends next year. I know they said that Halloween ends is going to be more of a slower paced um movie out of the three. I mean, well, all the from the other two. So We shall see. I'm sure it's gonna be good because I mean it's Mike Myers. How can it not be good? But Halloween Kills, I don't know. We just have to wait to see until they finish filming Halloween Ends, and then we can judge. I love a good twist. We all love a good twist, right? All right. So Corey said, "I'm just glad James Wan was able to actually trick me. Like if you watch *Malignant* thinking it's to be taken seriously, you're going to think it's a bad movie." But yeah, I agree. You go into this, especially watching the trailer. The trailer you thinking is another Conjuring, Insidious type of movie, right? But they kick you in the ass in the movie. It's not that at all, which I appreciate. I loved it. But then they had some bizarre moments in here too, and you're just like, huh? Like, what? But it worked for this movie. So I'm a huge fan. So I'm happy that you loved it too, Corey, because that movie was the shiz. Let's see. For me, or still, I forgot Screen 5. Maybe they give us a damn trailer. All right, I'm telling you, the trailer I feel like is going to come out during Halloween Kills in October. So I'm thinking that it would be perfect if they do that. It would be so perfect if they did that. How about Nope? Now, Evan, I'm looking forward to Nope, but that comes out next year. So, and honestly, no trailer, but anything that Jordan Peele does, of course, I'm gonna be looking forward to it. Nope, we don't know nothing about it, but we know it's gonna be. I'm sure it's gonna be awesome. Maybe, he'll deliver. Did an amazing job on Get Out, an amazing job on Us. I know a lot of people go back and forth with Us because it's not like Get Out, but that's the point and the reason why I love it because it's different from Get Out. So Us, I feel like we don't have no thoughts on it just because we no trailer. We just seen who is going to be in it, and also the poster. But that's really it. We didn't really get much from Nope. But I'm looking forward to Nope because Jordan Peele does, I'm in. Can't say I'm excited to see what's going on with Nope. Me too. I cannot wait. Will you rank the Halloween franchise? Now, question to you guys. Would you like to see me rank the Halloween franchise? Because I was going to just review then do a ranking afterwards, but that's just going to take me forever. But I might just do a ranking this year and then review them later. But shout out to Corey, my homie King Nee Gore down here, because he's doing all the Halloween movies starting October 1st, leading up to Halloween. So definitely check out King Nee Gore page and look forward to those Halloween reviews because I'm sure they're gonna be amazing because my guy is a dope content creator. He goes in with his reviews and he's super super creative. So Corey, if you're watching, I hope you're still watching. Do my franchise right, my guy. So all the Halloween reviews, I'm looking forward to them, and I'll get there eventually. Yes, rank it. I will. I'll probably do that first. I'll probably rank them first, and then go on with the movie reviews later. It's just so many of the Halloween movies. You got 78, Halloween 2, Season of the Witch, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then Resurrection, which is the choices. And then you got Rob Zombie remakes, and then you have Halloween 2018, and then Halloween Kills, and then Halloween Ends come out next year. There's just so many. So I'm gonna have a good time of ranking those because they'll fluctuate. I have a good time with the Halloween universe. I definitely do. I want you to rank the Conjuring movies. I can give you my ranking right now, unless you're excluding the spin-offs like Annabelle and the Nun and stuff like that. If you don't want me to add them into it, then you might have to wait for that. But I can give you my ranking for the Conjuring now. It's 1, 2, 3. Conjuring 1, 2, and 3. That's how I feel. I used to think that part 2 was scarier, but it's something about that first one that warms my heart. I really love the first Conjuring movie. So yeah, Conjuring ranking 1, 2, and 3. And if you want to add the Annabelles and the nuns and all that other stuff, I'll do that later because I can't right now. I have to think, and that takes a lot of time. And I don't want to sit here looking cuckoo bananas. Um, Hold on because I see some comments down here that I have to. I'll make y'all moderator. I make Ken a moderator just because I have to do it on my phone because it doesn't work through StreamYard, unfortunately. Ben said, what's your favorite creature feature? Favorite creature feature. Um, mm, I do love the Alien franchise. I love Aliens so much. But outside of Aliens, I probably would say, damn, there's so many. There are so many. I like Cloverfield so much because it's different, you know what I mean? And it's like those are creatures and it blends well with a found footage film. They're playing music outside. It's about to. Um I really do like this song. But yeah, the Aliens is one of my favorites, and then Cloverfield. Um Tremors is a good one. I haven't seen Tremors in a very long time though, but Tremors is a good time as well. But I would say Aliens, if you want to count that. Um, 2, 1, and 3 for Conjuring Ken. Okay, see that's how mine's used to be. Mine's used to be 2, 1, and 3. But when I watch one, I'm just like, I don't know. There's just something about that one. I think for two, the only thing that takes me out of it is the whole the CGI moment when the monster transformed from the dog to the I forgot the name, the Crooked Man. The Crooked Man. That took me out of it a little bit because I'm just like, this was good up until that moment. But I will say The Conjuring 2 has some amazing scares. Like that whole Billy Wilkins situation was terrifying. The nun in that portrait scene took me all the way out. It was a lot. It was a lot. So I go back and forth. Annabelle, can you rank the Annabelle films that fast? Annabelle, okay. Annabelle 2, 3, and 1. I love Annabelle Creation. Annabelle Creation is a film that just got me out of here. Annabelle 3 Comes Home was really good. It was a fun movie, but the main actress in that movie got on my nerves so bad. And then the first movie was just trash. I do like how Annabelle Creation ties into the first one though. Like that was pretty dope. But the first Annabelle is trash. That's all I'm gonna say. Annabelle Creation all the way. I love me some Cuckoo Bananas. Yes, I do too. I love Cuckoo Bananas. Ted, hey Bobby from Iowa. I know you from Iowa. I see you all the time, Ted. How you doing, my guy? When is it? Saturday. We missed last Saturday, so come this Saturday, and we do another breakdown. Don't miss it. Tremors, yes, Tremors. Tremors was a good time. Again, I haven't seen it in a long time, but I want to revisit those movies just to see if they're as good as I remember. Gremlins, Gremlins, I love so much. Okay, you guys might hate me. I love Gremlins, the first one. I love the first Gremlins. I watch it every holiday because I consider that a Christmas movie. You know, it takes place on Christmas. It's a Christmas horror movie. But I love Gremlins too. I know it's like really like out there and it's more like funny than horror, but that movie is just so like just goofy that you can't help but to love Gremlins too. So rewatchability, I watch Gremlins too, but I do love the first Gremlins and I watch that around the holidays all the time. Gremlins is iconic, amazing movie, but Gremlins 2, it's such a good time. I love that movie so much. I love Aliens. Aliens, yes. Thoughts on Sinister? Sinister. Okay, Sinister. So Sinister, I didn't really care for when I first seen it, but then when I rewatched it, I actually really, really enjoyed that movie, and it is very creepy and original. Obviously there's homage to like The Shining and movies like that, but this Sinister is a good movie. The second one I like too, but I prefer the first Sinister, but yeah, I wish it got more love because that movie is really really good, and just the whole little small film footage aspect in that movie, and then the music playing behind it, just make your skin crawl literally. It is just it's a lot. So I remember watching that the first time. And I remember that got me, but then the second time, I don't know what it was about that second time, but I enjoyed Sinister a lot during that second time. P.S. I love the new creature features. I watch every Saturday night. I have no life. I'm sure we all have lives. You just gotta do your best to live to the fullest with it. Hey, Bobby, what sparked your love of horror? Hey, Joshua, my best buddy on Twitter. Um, what sparked my love for horror? My family. I grew up in a family where it was a big music household, big pop culture household, big horror household, and just spending time with like my aunts and uncles, and like my even my mom and even my little cousins. We would just sit at home during the weekends when we all finally got together and borrow a horror movie from my aunt because she used to record them all the time on their VHS, or rent them from like we used to have a place called West Coast Video or a Blockbuster, and we used to just watch horror movies, and then I just became addicted. I had horror toys. I actually had a Chucky doll, y'all. I had a Chucky doll my grandmother bought for me. It was during when Child's Play 2 came out. And I remember we went to a West Coast Video, and my mom said no. But my grandmother took me there the next weekend and got me that Chucky doll, and it was amazing. It was iconic. I wish I still had it, but I don't. And it had look like suction cups on the back of it, so you can like stick it up on a mirror or a wall. It was pretty dope. But yeah, my family sparked my love of horror. They got me into it, and I forever loved them. And every time they buy me a gift for the holidays or a birthday, is always something horror related or whatever. So good question, Joshua. Tremors, that movie freaked me out, right? Like those creatures are weird. Love Reba with a gun. I want Reba to do more horror movies. Like I know she's getting up there in age, but come on, Reba was amazing in Tremors. I do remember that. Do you have all the Killer Clowns Funko Pops? I wish I had them. I don't even have neither. I have a Killer Clown shirt, of course. Wait, hold on. Let's see it. Y'all like the shirt? It's pretty dope. I wish I had the Funko Pops. I have to get them. I do have a Shorty figure. I just have to find them. Oh wait, here. It's not a Funko Pop, but it's a figure. This was a gift. Pretty dope, right? I didn't take them out the box, and I had this for a few years. But I'm working on the Funko Pops. I need to step my Funko Pop game up. I have to step it back up. All right. I heard they're going to do a crossover with Insidious called and Sinister, and I want to see it. Now that's something, Ken. I would love that though because I love the first Insidious. 2 was okay. They're on, so I didn't really care for the other Insidious movies, but the first Insidious got me out of here, and I love Sinister. So that would be dope to see those two worlds collide. I wonder how that would work because I could see. I forgot the name of the man that's in Sinister, but I could see him being in the Further, coming from the Further in Insidious. And there's a character in Insidious that actually looks like him. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was in the same universe. That's amazing with an awesome family. Thank you, Joshua. They're cool. Like so I know some families aren't all like that. So I was happy to have one like that. But blame them for the product you see here. So no clowns ever. I have reasons. Funny thing, Ted. I don't really care for clowns that much either. I love killer clowns. And I actually love Pennywise, even though he was the first clown to terrify me. I had nightmares because of that clown. Pennywise, Tim Curry's Pennywise. Nope, 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 nope. Even to this day, when I watch that movie, I still get like goosebumps because it's just something about his performance that's just sinister, it's creepy, and especially as a kid, you know that this creature is killing kids, not really adults, but killing kids. So that's why I was terrified of Pennywise, and it's trauma. So now, to this day, as an adult, when I watch it, I still have memories of my nightmares that I used to have with him, and it's just terrifying. But I love him at the same time. What horror movie scares you the most? Good one. Oh no. Because all horror movies, like especially since I've seen them, like all my favorites, I've seen them throughout the years since growing up until this point. They became like comfortable watches where I can just watch them, have a good time, but it doesn't really scare me. I will say though, the recent horror film that scared me was um His House on Netflix. I know a lot of people don't really care for that movie too much, but His House on Netflix, go watch that movie. That movie is creepy as hell and dark. I prefer that you watch that movie in the dark. I would prefer you watch any horror movie in the dark with the lights off and loud, just because you need to get that full experience. But His House was terrifying, and also Host on Shutter was scary too. But the whole Zoom seance thing. If y'all haven't seen Host, check it out. It's under an hour. It's on Shutter. If you can't find it on Shutter, I'm sure you can rent it from somewhere. But check out Host. It's a good time. I promise you won't be disappointed. And again, it's under an hour. So if you can get scared in under an hour, and that movie does something like that movie did something to me when I first watched it. So Host and His House, those are the two movies that scared me the most as of recently. All right. Hey, Iron Rain of Books. What's up? What's good? Michael Myers gave me nightmares. I'm traumatized. Yeah, my sister's the same way. She thinks that Michael Myers is the scariest person ever, and I think that's why I love him even more. Fave vampire movie. I have two, three. I just love vampire films. So number one is The Lost Boys. The Lost Boys is one of my favorite vampires ever. Number two is Vamp. Vamp is amazing with Grace Jones. You can't go wrong with Grace Jones being a vampire, queen of all vampires. And then number three is Fright Night. I love Fright Night, another iconic horror film, vampire horror film. And yeah, so I love those three so much. But I will say The Lost Boys is my number one. It's Lars Marsh from PvP, isn't it? Yo, Lars Marsh, that scared me too. That whole scene. All right, guys, if y'all haven't seen Pee Wee's Big Adventure, please watch it. It really is crazy, it's bizarre, like most weird movie that you probably would ever watch. And it's also made by Tim Burton. And even though a lot of people's not feeling Tim Burton, including myself right now, because of some stuff that he said, but he did direct this film, and Pee Wee's Big Adventure is just so fun. Like that's one of my comfort watches. And there's a scene where he's in a truck with this woman called Lars Marge, and that whole buildup of her telling the story and the music and just everything, it just that freaked me out as a kid as well. I'm not gonna lie. And come to find out, she's like a dead person. She was a ghost, and the whole time Pee Wee was riding with a ghost. So it was amazing. But Lars Marge, um, okay, somebody want to whoever is whoever is a monitor. I said monitor, but whoever is whatever you call it. I gave y'all permission to get rid of this person that's on here that's saying disgusting things, because I know you two have these perverts on here that say weird things. So y'all can delete them if y'all need to. We always have these weird people on here. It's so weird. Um, I know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But look, come on. Pee Wee's Big Adventure been out like since I was born. Okay, he's over 30 years old. So y'all need to watch that movie. It's a good time, and there's so much more to it. It's not just Lars Marge. There's a lot of cameos in there. So yeah. Thank you, Ken, because that was weird. That was bizarre. That was bizarre. That was really weird. Yeah. What would you rate as the scariest horror movie made? Mm, I don't know, Evan. I movies are subjective in general, especially horror movies. Everybody has their own movies, what they find scary or not scary. Obviously, they always say The Exorcist is the scariest movie ever made. Um, for me, I love The Exorcist. That's one of my favorite movies as well. It's actually in my top three. Um, if I grew up in that era, I would think The Exorcist was the scariest movie, just because of what they pulled off in that movie in 1973. It's crazy. Even when you watch it today, it's still impressive of how they handle everything in that movie. It's crazy. So I'm not gonna say The Exorcist is up there just because it's a deep film. But I don't know. I honestly don't know what is the scariest movie ever made, just because I don't know. I don't know. I have to think about that. But good question, Evan. Um, Put me on the spot because I don't know. Let's see. I dated a guy who was a teacher. I can't read. Oh, Barnum Bailey, and never knew what he thought until he climbed into bed when I was asleep. So if we're gonna make oh, okay. I'm sorry Ted, that happened to you. That's wild. But I mean, that seems like somebody that I would like to have fun with as well, because I mean they have a sense of humor. But I'm sorry that still happened to you. Uh, Especially now that I have daughters. Imagine them going through that and I couldn't help. No thanks. Right. Right, Ken. It's crazy. I don't have any kids, but I can definitely feel for parents. Like my best friends have kids. I was a kid. Um, I'm a product of a single mother. So I can imagine if anything happened to me, how my mom would react. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. All right. Any more questions, guys? I'm on here for like another 30 minutes or so, whatever. For me, it's a tie between the remake of Hills Have Eyes and When a Stranger Calls. Ever since then, I can't fall asleep without the TV on. Okay, so the Hills Have Eyes, especially the remake, that one was wild. That one was that one was insane. But so I can see why you think that one was super super scary. When a stranger calls, even that, just because just the thought of somebody being in your house and you're not knowing, that is terrifying. I have a big fear of you know burglaries, break-ins, and stuff like that. So that's why even when the strangers, when I seen that, just knowing that there's a presence in your home that you don't know nothing about, and they just somehow got inside your house and they just tormenting you. They can kill you whenever they want to, but they do not do that. They're pretty much taunting you and just playing with you, and they still found a way to get inside your house. That's really crazy to me. So the strangers and when a stranger calls, those are, yeah. Even Black Christmas, the original Black Christmas, just knowing that there's a killer inside the house the whole entire time, you knew nothing about it. You're sleeping in that house, you're having dinner, you're having conversations, you're in a bathroom, like you're doing whatever in your house, and there's a killer up in the attic the whole entire time, coming down whenever they want to do whatever they want, and nobody knows about it. Even though I do have gripes with Black Christmas, that's still one of the most iconic horror movies ever made. Bob Clark, he did that. He did that. All right. Which are you looking forward to? The Chucky TV series, or I Know What You Did That Summer Prime series? Chucky. After seeing the trailer for I Know What You Did That Summer yesterday, I really don't care too much about it, Ken. Just because it just, I don't know. Like I'm going to watch it. You know what I mean? Like I'm going to watch it. Horror fan. I'm gonna have to watch it. I'm gonna have to show some love. But it just don't seem like it didn't catch my eye. Now that Chucky series, uh, I'm excited about. I'm really excited about. 'Cause I want to see how what they do with Chucky and this universe, and how they bring in Tiffany and Glenn and the previous characters from the movies. Like I'm so curious how they're going to put this in the Chucky TV series. So I'm more excited for that than I Know What You Did Last Summer. But I'm still going to watch. But what you guys should watch as far as horror TV series, watch Slasher. Slasher's on Shudder. The first 3 seasons are on Netflix. I'll probably say the first 2 seasons, meh. Third season, all that. This fourth season that's on right now, amazing. Such a good time. It gets straight to the gore. The story is great. The characters are just cuckoo bananas, but some of the characters you can't help but to love, even though you hate them. So watch Slasher on Shutter. You don't have to watch the other seasons to actually know what's going on because they're not connected. So they're doing the whole anthology type thing. But watch Slasher. Now that's a good TV series, horror TV series, I should say. Ever since Halloween 2018, I always check my closet before I go to bed. I kind of seen right when Michael Myers came out that closet and got Vicky out of here. Yes, I love that movie. Which one, Shanice? Hills Have Eyes. I know you do. What do you think of Drag Me to Hell? Drag Me to Hell, fun time. Love that movie. It's Sam Raimi at his best. He did the Evil Dead films, and Drag Me to Hell is just, it took it there, and it's just a bleak ending too. You don't get a happy ending with Drag Me to Hell, and the characters are insane. It's a fun time. I love Drag Me to Hell. I recommend that movie if you guys haven't seen that movie as well. Have you ever seen? Well, have you seen Scream the TV series? If you have, what's your thoughts on it? Okay, so I watched the first two seasons. No, actually, I watched all the TV series. I watched all the seasons. Um, they're okay. I like it for the new generation, for the younger kids. I'm not too sure how old you are. I ain't reading the books, but I put it in the category for teenagers, Gen Zers, and things like that. It wasn't for me. I appreciate what they did and the homage that they paid towards Scream. Season 3, I appreciated the all black cast. It was amazing. I love seeing melanin in horror anytime, but it wasn't that good. I reviewed Scream season 3 on my channel, and I love some things about it, and I hated a lot of things about it. So hopefully, if they ever do a Scream series again, maybe they'll just do it right. But maybe they shouldn't. They should just stick with movies. Are you going to do a stream for Red Tide finale next week? Red Tide finale, yes. We've been doing American Horror Story every week. We're doing this episode that just passed yesterday, this Saturday, and then next week, following Saturday, we're gonna do the finale as well. So stay tuned for that part. We can't skip out on American Horror Story. I'm excited to see what Diamond Anthony plans to do with the show. Me too. So far, with some of the trailers and the little extras that we got, I'm excited for it. It looks pretty cool. Favorite horror anthology? Trick or Treat, baby. Trick or Treat. I love Creep Show. Creep Show, yes. And Tales from the Hood. Tales from the Hood. I would say Tales from the Hood is first, actually. Tales from the Hood, just because that was another movie that terrified me as a kid. Even to this day when I watch that movie, especially that first one with the zombie guy, terrified me. Nightmares. So Tales from the Hood is my number one. So I take that, and then Trick or Treat is number 2. I need a Tales from the Hood poster though. Y'all gotta hook me up. If I can find it anywhere, let me know. But I do have a Trick or Treat poster right over there if you can see it. But yeah, I have to get a Tales from the Hood. So those are my favorite horror anthologies. And Creep Show. So Tales from the Hood, Trick or Treat, and then Creep Show. Rank your favorite. Evan, we go through this every time. It's going to change. I'm going to do my ranking at the end of this season of American Horror Story because it changes all the time. But just know that Asylum, Murder House, and Coven is in the top 3 because the first 3 seasons tells from. I turned 22 yesterday. I really enjoyed season 3 Scream, but the way it ended was like, why? See, I knew you was a young man. He was young. But yeah, it's Scream TV series. Yeah, it was fun. I will say that, but it wasn't for me. I'm happy that you enjoyed it, but it just wasn't for me. Are you dressing up for Halloween, and what are your plans? I plan to dress up for Halloween, but I just don't know. Yet. With COVID, it just took me out, and just life in general just kind of is in my head, just doing things where I can't focus on Halloween. But I'm trying to. I'm getting there though with the Halloween stuff. So I plan on dressing up. My plans, I don't know either, but I'm hoping that it's gonna be a great time. And if I don't do anything, I might do a Halloween little celebration on here. Who knows? If anybody else going, I can't talk. If everybody's going to be in the house still, especially since Halloween fall on a Sunday, then we can be up on here and having a good time. Tricks, treats, movies, whatever. So yeah, I don't know, but that might change. It might be something else. If you could, which character would you be in your fave horror movie? All right, so my favorite horror movie is Halloween. If I have to choose a character from there, I'm not going to pick Jamie Lee. I love Jamie Lee Curtis. But somebody that had more of my attitude was Annie. She was a mess, but she was more in my realm of the attitudes and stuff. So Annie, if I could choose anybody else, uh, mm, I would love to be a vampire in the Lost Boys. Like I would love to be the David character, just the leader of the vampire group. That would be dope. And yeah, I have to think more on that, but definitely Andy from Halloween just because my attitude, and then from the Lost Boys, David because he's head vampire, and I mean he looked good, and I think I would look good as a head vampire, so why not? Do you like to dance or just drink and chill? I like all three. Okay, I like to dance, I like to drink, and I like to chill. I like to do both. Well, all three. I'm just going to buy candy and eat it. That's watch horror movies, buy candy and eat it. That's the way. We're getting old, so why not? Favorite screen queen. It's a tie between Kirst is it Kirsty? Christy? Christy from Hellraiser and Sydney from Scream. A lot of people expect me to say Laurie Strode, and I do love Laurie Strode. But if you put Laurie against Sydney, especially in all three Scream movies, well, four Scream movies. Sydney, yeah, she did a lot. You know what I mean? And then Christy from Hellraiser, that the first movie, she proved that she was a boss. You know what I mean? Like the men on there were trash. Even her boyfriend was like worthless. She was handling everything on her own. So a lot of people don't give Kirsty her props or Kirsty her props. I think it's Kirsty. A lot of people don't give Kirsty her props. But Kirsty from Hellraiser, she is like I think one of my favorite final girls and screen queens. Um but yeah, I would have to say them because yeah, I love Laurie Strode though. Jamie Lee, she's amazing. A Halloween horror stream would be fun if you stay in. Right. And if you're staying in, let me know if you can be a part. Do you ever watch the original Twin Peaks? I haven't. I want to go back and watch the original Twin Peaks. There's a lot of stuff that I haven't seen growing up that I want to go back and watch. Don't hate me, but everybody's, they've been watching Buffy and stuff. I watched Buffy as a kid sporadically, but at that age, I was more interested in other things. And I was also kind of salty just because I was a fan of the movie. And I was, keyword, was a big Kirsty Swanson fan. But since she came out as, supporting, Chester Cheeto, I'm not a big fan anymore. And she disappointed me. So, but anyway, I'm going to go back and watch Twin Peaks. I'm also going to go back and watch the Buffy series just because I feel like those are two that I know a lot of people's talking about. And I want to, see what it's all about and get back into it, especially as an adult now, see it in a different lens from what people watched it when they were kids. So that would be cool. Who is someone you would love to interview next if everyone said yes? There's so many people. So I mean, Jamie Lee Curtis is one of the people I want to interview, but that's probably never going to happen. And I know a lot of people say never, but I mean, it's Jamie Lee Curtis. But I do want to interview. I want to interview Nia DaCosta. I want to interview Tony Todd, and I want to interview. Who else? I want to interview Sigourney Weaver. I love her. If I can't get Jamie Lee Curtis, I love Sigourney Weaver. She's amazing. And I want to also interview Angela Bassett. I don't know why, but she's queen. She's queen. So it's so many people. I could go on and on, but those are just the people that came in the top of my head. But those are just they're amazing people. I love them. Hey Katie, how are you doing? How you feeling? Happy birthday! I think today's your birthday. Happy birthday! Because I remember you said it was a Thursday, so happy birthday to Katie. Hope all is well and wishing you love and light, and hopefully your father is doing a lot better. So when are we getting merch? Mark, it's funny that you said that, and I'm drinking from a Freddy cup because I know you're a Fred head, and you just released an episode. So it's funny how that worked out. Sidekick connection. Um, Soon I'm putting some things together, but hopefully by Halloween I'm dropping, you know, maybe a tea or so. My plans is by Halloween, so you heard it here first. That I might be dropping merch. I'm saying might just because the way the world works, you never know. People always want to throw rocks in your plans and mess everything up. But I'm aiming for Halloween, where I'm dropping, logo on the shirt. And if you guys want to support, purchase them. You know what I mean? Show Bobby likes to spooky some love. Why not? Um, yeah, I appreciate it. Good question, Mark. Thank you. What do you think is the least scariest horror movie? um, there's a lot. That would go like in my unpopular opinions type of thing. I can't think of any right now as far as like the scariest horror movie because there's many that's supposed to be scary, but that's not scary. But then you have to think also, if that was the intent of the movie, is it trying to make you scared? So I don't know. Again, like I said, these movies are subjective. So what might be scary to me might not be scary to you, and vice versa. So that's a tricky question, but I have to get a lot of my unpopular opinions, and maybe we can talk about it there. It is Kirsty. Thank you, Ken. I appreciate it. Sorry, what is that supposed to mean? Disrespect. Disrespect. Who's your favorite witch from the Craft franchise? Nancy. I like. I'm laughing because it's cuckoo bananas. Um, I like Rochelle. Rachel True is amazing. Queen Anir. All the witches are actually really great in that movie. All of them are great. I just wish that Rochelle had more expansion to her character. And also I just wish all the characters had a little bit more expansion, but definitely Rochelle. But Nancy, I think she delivered. Like Nancy delivered in the craft. Like she delivered all types of crazy, and we all live for it. So even though she's problematic, but she delivered in that movie. So yeah, I'd be Gay Tatum. That's awesome. Buffy is life, and when do you watch Twin Peaks? Let me know. Well, when I have the time, there's so many stuff. There's so much stuff that I'm watching. I can't. But I'm trying to catch up. Maybe during the winter time when shows are usually going on hiatus and stuff, I can watch it. But I'll let you know. I love you, the ghouls. All right, y'all. Check out Gabe and Kat's channel, Ghouls Next Door. They're amazing. I was just on their channel last week talking about Anna and the Apocalypse, which I had an amazing time doing. They're amazing. They're also from Philly. So show my peeps some love and subscribe to their channel. They're amazing. They're dope. And you won't forget them because they're funny and they're smart and they're entertaining. I love them. You're welcome, Katie. Uh you Sister Sigourney Weaver, and I imagine you dressed up as a xenomorph with your note cards. I wouldn't be a xenomorph. I would not be a xenomorph. But that would be cool if I just sat there in a xenomorph suit with my. You know what? That's an idea. If I ever had that opportunity, I might consider. But then again, if I do that, she probably would not want to do the interview. So I have to be myself. I have to be myself. Heading out. See you, Bobby. See you, Shanice. Thanks for coming in, bestie. I love you. It was when you hadn't seen Twin Peaks. Well, Mark, my brain can only get so much. And forget when Twin Peaks came out, I was probably like 4. I wasn't watching that. Will you ever team up with her? I would like to. Um, if y'all want to slid in her DMs and just say, hey, you and Bobby collab, that would be cool. You know what I mean? She's cool. I like her. Yes, Nancy all the way. I love her so much. Nancy, she was a vibe. She was a vibe. So, but yeah, guys, it's going on an hour. So Just I guess 6 more minutes. I'll be on here. But real quick, I'm sure y'all have more questions if y'all want to have more questions answered. Just put them here. But I'm also going to ask y'all a question. Suggestions. What horror movie would you like me to review in the month of October? If you have any like Halloween themed uh, horror movies that you want me to review, let me know because I'm planning on possibly doing that for the month of October. I was thinking of doing mostly like the Halloweens, but that's going to take some time. But I definitely want some suggestions. So Ken, Evan, Katie, Mark, Shanice, Art, everybody that's watching, um, if you have any suggestions of as far as me reviewing horror movies for the month of October, that's Halloween themed, let me know. I'm taking suggestions because I want to give content that you guys want to see. You know what I mean? Like you guys been supporting me. You guys been amazing, and I really appreciate y'all. And it really means a lot. You know, I got to 1,000 subscribers just from the help of, you know, everybody that's like Twitter supporting me, you know, just all you guys has been dope. So I really, really, really appreciate it. And that's another reason. This was supposed to been happen, but I just never really had the time to. And today's my day off, and I say, why not? I don't got nothing else to do. So let me just jump on here and just talk to you guys and just chat it up and answer questions and stuff and get suggestions. Mark said Trick or Treat 1986. I did hear good things about that movie. I'm definitely gonna check that out. When I seen Trick or Treat, I was like, oh, you're talking about my favorite horror anthology. But I showed love to that Trick or Treat last year, and I'm willing to do it again this year. But 1986, I'll check that out, and I may review it. And since this will be my first time watch, maybe it should be something. It should be very entertaining because it's first time watch for anything, and reviewing it, especially if it's an order movie that I didn't know nothing about, and if I love it, yeah. So thank you, Mark. 80s horror like Night of the Demons, got that planned. Terror Train, Prom Night, Mary Lou. I would love that. Terror Train, isn't that like a New Year type of movie, horror movie? Correct me if I'm wrong. Prom Night, Hello Mary Lou, Prom. I love those movies too, but I'm looking for something more Halloween themed. Night of the Demons is one of them though, because that is a Halloween themed uh horror movie. So I am looking to do that. Rank the Freddy Krueger movies. All right, if I could rank the Freddy Krueger movies right now, ooh, all right, mm, all right. So, A Nightmare on Elm Street, uh, New Nightmare, Dream Warriors, Nightmare, Nightmare 2, Nightmare 5, Freddy's Dead. And is that it? And I'm not including that remake because that remake was god awful, and so it's not being included. And if it is included, obviously it's going to be last. Um, but I think that's it with the Freddy movies, and then Freddy versus Jason. Eh. But yeah, that's how I rank the Freddy movies because they're, yeah. I mean, that was pretty easy for me. I love Freddy so much. I love A Nightmare on Elm Street. I dressed up as Freddy 2 times as a kid. If I could find the pictures, I wish I can like put it on my Instagram. It probably still is on my Instagram. I posted it a long time ago, but I dressed up as Freddy 2 times. I had the prosthetic with the paint over it. I mean, I already had the big nose, but my nose was even bigger just because the prosthetic on top of my big nose. It was fun. The only thing I was missing was my claws because my mom didn't want me to have the claws. So I was Freddy without the finger knives. So I was a bootleg Freddy Krueger. But you know what? I look good. I look good. So that's all that matters. Night of Demons 2 and remake. We won't. You know what? I still should do 3, Mark. Just because even though 3 was just a fucking mess, I did like some parts of 3. And that movie is rare. Like you can't find it anywhere. Like I try to buy it I mean, you probably can buy it. It just costs a lot of money, and then if you can get it cheap, you have to act on it quick. I'm pretty sure you probably have it, but I just got the first two. But I want to do all four. I want to do Night of the Demons, Night of the Demons 2, Night of the Demons 3, the remake. Um, and yeah, so that may happen. Thanks for that suggestion as well. Yeah, it's a New Year's, but something to consider in the future. Oh yeah, I didn't forget about Terror Train. I've been watching that. Their ranking is acceptable. Is it? What is your ranking? Put it in the comment. I want to know your ranking, Mark. 1978 Witches Night Out. Oh, okay. I never heard of that. Is it good art? Because if it's good, I'm here for it. I love witches too. If it has anything to do with witches, because it's not like it will be Season of the Witch like Halloween, and there's not a witch in that movie at all. That has any. It has nothing to do with anything. Like, so it better not be nothing like that. Even though I love Season of the Witch, like Halloween 3, dope as movie. I just think it shouldn't be called Halloween 3, but that's another conversation. The concept of something attacking you in your dreams, that's scary to me. Yes, like Freddy Krueger, I will say, even though Michael is my favorite slasher, Freddy as a kid was my favorite um, just because of that reason, just him attacking you to sleep. And then he was also a comedic horror villain, which I was attracted to as a kid, just because as a kid, you're just like, all right, maybe I can warm up, try to get me or whatever. And I feel like Freddie became that type of character just because he was very comedic and in a weird way personable. You know what I mean? Because obviously Jason don't talk, Michael don't talk, so Freddie does. So you can connect with him a little bit more. So I connected with him a lot when I was a kid, and to this day I still love Freddie. But as I got older, I always found my way back to my love, obviously, Mike Myers. Mike Myers. I did 2 episodes about it. So you just dropped them. I gotta listen. I'll listen. I didn't forget about you. I always listen to y'all stuff. So I didn't forget. Did you like the Prime Night remake? You know what? The Prime Night remake get a lot of hate. It's not the best movie. It does have a lot of problems in it. But I enjoyed it. It's a cool movie. It's okay. You know what I mean? Like it's fine. It's like the first Prom Night wasn't the best. Still a good time, but it wasn't the best. And then the remake was just okay. Um, Not horrible. Like people's making it seem like it's horrible. People's making it seem like it's a Nightmare on Elm Street remake horrible, and it's not that bad. It's bad, but not that bad. It's animated but worth a watch. I love anything animated. Like don't get me started on my animated I guess scary, spooky stuff because I go in. That looks like a vodka grapefruit. What you drinking on? Um, Close. It's not grapefruit. It's strawberry. Strawberry lemonade with vodka in it. But that's all I'm giving away. But these are good suggestions, guys. I mean, I would love to do these reviews because a lot of these suggestions that you guys are putting on here, I haven't seen. Like I heard of Trick or Treat 1986, but I have never watched it. So that would be an awesome first time watch. I haven't seen Witch's Night Out 1978, so that would be awesome. So and then Night of the Demons, like I'm a huge Night of the Demons fan, so of course, I'm willing to do that. So I'm excited about that. Uh let's see what else. The Midnight Hour. What is that? And if you're gasping right now, I'm sorry, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not, I don't know what the midnight. I feel stupid right now. Everybody's agreeing the midnight hour. What is it? What is it? Inform me, both of you, Art and Mark. Um, any more movies? Any more movies? Again, I have plans for a Halloween episode that I'm doing on my channel. I'm still getting things together. I have 2 plans actually. 2. So I'm hoping one of them turns out really, really well. And one of them involves Halloween 1978. Um, so yeah, I'm definitely have that, but then there's another one I'm thinking about doing, which I'm super excited about. It's all in my head right now, but if I can make that happen, which I'm usually good at making things happen when it comes together in my head, I probably can. It's probably going to work out really, really well. So I'm hoping so. It's a Halloween horror movie. You'll love it. Cool. I'll check it out right after here. Well, I'm not going to watch it, but I'll check out like the plot and stuff. I've never heard of it. I'm surprised nobody haven't really said anything about it. So, before except for right now, Mark and Art, y'all hiding all the good stuff. All right. So I answered questions. We talked about suggestions. There's still people here watching. Again, any other suggestions? I'm here. Like I want to get a group of movies. I want to get a group of movies. Right now, I sound like Mickey from American Horror Story. Like I did that character last weekend for our American Horror Story recap, and I just caught myself acting like him. So I need to get out of that. Really weird. So we talked about we did the questions, you guys suggestions and merch. And again, Mark, thanks for asking that because I am thinking about dropping something on Halloween. So look out for that. I'm going to try to make that happen. And if you guys get a shirt, I will love you forever, and I might sing you guys something else special as well. So remember this. I might remind y'all though. I'm going to do my traditional watching nothing but horror movies in the month of October. Okay, think I'm reading that wrong, Evan. I'm so sorry. No, watch something. I know you. Throw on something, at least something that you enjoy. So, okay, guys. I'm gonna be on here for like another 2 minutes. So, y'all got anything else? I'm excited for 31 Nights of Horror. Is that the one on Freeform? The 31 Nights of Halloween that they usually show on there? I don't know. Freeform is doing it and AMC Fear. Oh yeah, I know AMC Fear Fest. And Freeform. Freeform though is more for younger kids. I feel like they show all the the lighter stuff, like gateway horrors, which is cool. You know what I mean? Like they show the Beetlejuice, Ghostbusters, Hocus Pocus, which is a favorite of mine. I love Hocus Pocus so much. I did a well, when they announced that Hocus Pocus 2 was coming out, I did like a little just a discussion on it, and I just love that movie so much. But yeah, like Freeform, they show more of the like for kids, which is cool. They don't never show like the heavy hitters, which is fine because it's that type of network. So understandable. AMC Fear Fest, I've been watching since a kid. I love AMC Fear Fest. It's amazing. And they always change it up every year, which is are they going to make the Exorcist? Yes. They are giving the Exorcist a Halloween treatment, a Halloween trilogy treatment. So that means we're gonna be getting 3 new Exorcist films. It's already confirmed that the mom from the original Exorcist is going to be in the remake or reboot or whatever you want to call it. And we're still hoping Linda Blair comes in for the second part or maybe even the third part because you cannot bring back the Exorcist and have it tie into the first movie and not bring back Linda Blair. I mean, Linda Blair was like, she was Reagan. Hello, like, wait, wrong way. She was that. Like, you cannot, can't get it. She was that. Can't mess that up. You know what I mean? So I understand the mom. I love Ellen Burstyn, beautiful, wonderful actress. But bring back Linda Blair. We need her. What's your favorite spooky alcoholic beverage? Art. I don't have any. I don't have any because I haven't really tried making one. I usually make like alcoholic beverages during Christmas, and then just because I think a lot of people drink more around that time, so a lot of people come to me with my holiday stuff. But I never really made any spooky stuff. And I'm thinking that I may do that this year. That give me an excuse to do it. Thanks for giving me an idea. That's pretty dope. If you have any, or if you do any, let me know, because I'm taking the idea and I might go with it. And I'll let you know how I like it. So if you have any, let me know. Freeform gets a little lax sometimes. I remember seeing something racy on there, but I can't remember what it was, or maybe I do. Well, if you do, let me know, because Freeform, you need to make the Bobby Boo better. Yo, okay. So I've been called Bobby Boo before. My grandfather calls me that, which is really interesting. So it's funny that you said that. And he's not an alcoholic, but he loves to drink. So I might actually collab with him and do something special for Halloween. So I collab with my grandfather to make a beverage, and maybe I'll record that and put it on here. If y'all like that, let me know, because that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. And I never really had my family on here, so that'll be interesting. What's your favorite birthday cake flavor? Um, mm, I'm more a I love strawberry. I love anything strawberry. I also love pound cake, but I'm a strawberry guy, or red velvet, but I'm a strawberry. I love strawberry cake flavor. So good. Something with blackberries and purple stuff will suffice. Yes. I'm not a big blackberry fan, but maybe it'll work with the beverage. Who knows? Who knows? Um, Come on, Art. My grandpa loves to drink too, but he sticks to natural light. I try to offer him red wine, but he says no. That's how my grandfather is too. Art, like he likes what he likes, and he usually puts me onto things. But you know, we'll see how that works out when I collab with him, and we'll get something going with our drinks. Okay, well, thanks for the suggestion, guys. Thanks for the questions. I really, really appreciate it. And again, thanks for always like supporting me on here. I'm gonna keep saying it again just because you guys are you've been supporting me throughout this journey for a while, and even to the new folks, y'all awesome. I'm hoping to continue growing, and I just want to connect with y'all more. And that's another reason why I was doing this, just to connect with you, to get to know y'all more as far as the questions and just the chat in here. And even with me, like, I want you guys to get to know me more as well. I mean, I talk horror a lot as well, but you know, get to know my faves. Get to know my faves a little bit. You know who's calling my phone. Um, can't wait for the next live. Well, I can't wait either. Because we're talking American Horror Story for that one. Man, I'm catching the end. Well, if you got a question real quick, because you're just tuning in, I can answer it real quick. Real quick. Throw it at me. You have a good day. Thank you, Katie. You too. And again, happy birthday, love. And hopefully you come by Saturday and check American Horror Story with us. This Saturday for AHS. Yes. Yes. Um, I'll just wait for everything horror question real quick before I bounce off of here. And hopefully also, yes, hopefully today, if you're still watching, um, if we're still doing UV horror. So guys, follow me on Clubhouse, Bobby Torres. We took a break, but every Thursday we try to do watch parties on Clubhouse. We pick a theme for the month, and we watch horror movies together through Clubhouse. So it's just an audio app. You don't have to talk. You can just sit there and listen to me, Mark, Brother Ghoulish, Michael, just a lot of like my friends in there just banter over the horror movie that we're watching, and it's usually a fun time. Usually have a good time. So hopefully we're still doing that today. Usually we do it at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but so Mark, if you're still watching, hopefully we're still doing it. And that would be cool. And if you guys, like I said, if y'all got Clubhouse, get it, join, follow me so I can add y'all to our UV horror discussion, and you can watch horror movies with us. It's a lot of fun. And again, it's not live. It's not like this. It's just audio. And again, you don't even have to talk. You can just sit there and listen to us watch the movie while you're watching the movie, which is a lot of fun. And we met so many cool people on there. So if you want to do that, add me on Clubhouse, Bobby Torres with a Z, not an S. How's your day going? My day is going pretty good. I've been having fun with everybody on here, answering questions, talking hard, just having a good time. So yeah, my day is going pretty good. It's not the nicest day outside. It's pretty, gloomy, but why not? Why not? And have a little drink as well, chatting with y'all. So how's your day going? How's your day? Oh man. So um are you guys, before I go, question to y'all, are you guys looking forward to the new Blumhouse movies that's coming out on Amazon Prime? I know they had some that came out last year, I believe, but are you guys looking forward to the new ones that's coming out? I'm very curious on those movies. You do. And you only have 5 episodes. The fifth one came on yesterday. So hurry up and catch up so you can join our live on Saturdays. I ran out of wine last night. Boy, you better go get some. Better go get some wine. Especially to prepare for Saturday. Get some wine. Oh man. All right, guys. Well, it's getting a little quiet. So thanks again, y'all. I really, really appreciate y'all. You guys been amazing. I keep saying this over and over and over again, but you guys been amazing. And if you want to see more of this, like just shooting the shit, just talking horror, just random conversations and stuff like that, then just let me know. Like I really dig doing this with y'all. Just random conversations, random chats. I really dig doing this. This is a lot of fun. Not too sure if I'm interested. They were a mixed bag last year. The lie was my worst for the last year. Yeah, I agree. It was a mixed bag, and even this year, like the for the previews that I see for those, it's still like meh. But I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try. Daily streams would be perfect. Okay, Art, you said it. You said it. You said it, my friend. So I'll try to do this as often. If you guys don't get tired of me, if you guys don't get tired of me, I'll do this more often. Because some people, I don't know, y'all might get tired of my voice, how I talk, my face. Who knows? I don't know how y'all feel. So I'll do this often if you guys are okay with it. Because again, you guys are watching. So if y'all okay, I'll do this often. All right. So guys, I'm about to bounce. Make sure that you tune in Saturday for AHS American Horror Story double feature review featuring myself, my best friend Shanice, Brother Ghoulish, Marco Estes if he's down, and Daiquiri Banks 86, also known as Michael. We're going to chat the recent episode of American Horror Story that came on yesterday, which was crazy. It was wild. It was wild. So uh Saturday, American Horror Story. I'm aiming for at least 9 o'clock. Because I get off work late, unfortunately. So 9 o'clock would be, so it's prime time. Welcome to prime time, bitch. We're going to be doing American Horror Story double feature. Oh, thank you, Katie. I appreciate it. You're the best. Take care, Bobby. You too. Will there be costumes again? I don't know. I don't know because last week was something. I had a good time. I had a good time last week. So maybe who knows? We'll see. We shall see. You have to find out, Art. So yeah, again, thanks again for showing love, guys. I really appreciate y'all. Like the video. Don't forget to like the video. Share my channel to anybody that loves horror, that would be into this type of stuff. I really, really appreciate it, because I like to connect with new people. And we're like a little community here, which is a great time. I love connecting with y'all. Y'all amazing. And just meeting you, just meeting everybody on here is pretty dope. It's fun. And yeah, I look forward to, well, you guys look forward to the merch that's coming out very soon. Well, in October, Halloween possibly. And again, I'll take some of y'all reviews into consideration. I said reviews. I'm sorry. This is getting to me. I'll take some of your movie suggestions into consideration. I might actually do those because I was looking forward to new movies to review that I haven't seen before. So I'll definitely do those, hopefully. And yeah, hopefully this Halloween episode that I plan on doing comes out really, really great. And I hope you guys really dig it. And that's all I'm gonna say for now. Again, 2 Halloween episodes. One referencing Halloween 1978. That should be an amazing time. I'm hoping to do that one live. I'm hoping to do the Halloween 78 one live because that one's going to be, it's going to be something. But the other one is not going to be live, but it still should be a fun and good time. So hopefully you guys like those and get you in the Halloween spirit. You know, that's what we all need. With the way the world is right now, we need just a fun, good time. And spooky season's here, and then with October approaching, it's definitely going to be here. And we all just need to feel it. You know, we need to feel like we're in spooky season, fall and autumn, and just be scared the whole entire time, and just a good time. So hopefully you guys would dig that episode. Oh, by the way, what do you think of Doja Cat's VMA worm outfit? It was Doja Cat. It was Doja. It was funny, but I mean, it's Doja Cat. Her performance sucked though. I did not like her performance at all. It was cute. You know what? Let me take that back. It didn't suck. It just wasn't what I thought it was going to be. Especially you on the VMA stage, where it's like the biggest award musical. Well, besides the Grammys, the biggest like music award stage that you could possibly perform on. That's when you actually go on stage and give your theatric performances. And I felt like that she gave us a performance, which was cool, but I felt like she should have gave us something that was more in the vibes of her album, her music videos, how otherworldly they were. I feel like her performance in the VMAs didn't really connect with that, and actually didn't just, it was just a little underwhelming. I liked it, but it just was underwhelming. But her worm outfit was something. Still doesn't beat Lady Gaga's meat dress though. No. But that's my take on Doja Cat's outfit. All right, y'all. It's almost been an hour and a half. I love talking with y'all. All right, I'm about to bounce. Again, don't forget to like this video, share it to your friends and fam. Thanks again for coming up on here, sharing your questions, suggestions, all of that. I really, really appreciate y'all. Check out American Horror Story Review on Saturday, and then stay tuned for the reviews. Maybe some of the movies that you guys chose, I may do. And then also the Halloween episode that I'm planning on getting together very soon. So we shall see. We shall see. Michael, I'll see you later. I'll talk to you later. I'll text you. Thanks, brother. See you in the next one. See you in the next one, friends. See you in the next one. I really appreciate you. All right, y'all. I gotta go. Bye.